Hello everybody, hope you're having another blessed day. For today's video, I'm back on Duelingbook to kind of do a little bit of rant and kind of discussion about a problem I've been having a ton on Duelingbook. I'm sure you guys have been having the same problem recently too. So before I explain what the problem is, just watch the video and I'll explain what happened at the end of the video. Alright, so yeah, that is the problem I'm having a ton of recently when trying to make videos for you guys on Duelingbook. Everybody's just rage quitting randomly. As soon as you say they have full combo, they rage quit. Now, let's see, what were we playing against? Alright, let's take a look in. Looky there. In for Noble Knights. And they had full combo in the hand and the one hand trap. Now, you see in the chat there, Mr. Hot Dog Connor said, I have no hand traps after I normal summon Near Space Connector. Yeah, I don't care if you don't have no hand traps. Everyone in the right mind is going to play Awkward Offense Defect. At least look at the hand, because once you see what your opponent's playing, you know exactly how you go through with your combo. Well, I don't like it how he just rage quit as soon as that happens. Because, yeah, I would have took his Ash Blossom out. I mean, may have thought I was playing a mirror match or whatever, but I never like a period of this rage quit. Because then it takes the whole fun out of the game for even a person who's probably going to win the door, such as myself. Now, tell me down in the comment section if you guys have been having this exact same problem, okay? Because, yeah, it always seems to just be even the meta decks, too. Because I play a day against, like, a Ring Dragon or Raw deck, and I have, like, full combo of stuff going on. But not once did they completely complain about, like, the combo, hoarding the gates. Nor did they ever rage quit, alright? And I like that. It seems that only, like, the rogue decks and the casual decks and all kind of stuff are the ones that won't rage. All these people trying to play meta are instantly saying, I can't beat that board, and it'll piece in the scene within 2 minutes, and I hate that, okay? It's not fun for either side. Except for Dome, I guess they don't want to waste each other's time. But yeah, that's just my quick little rant of what's been going on for Duelingbook, and again, tell me down in the comment section if you've been having the exact same problem. Now, before I end the video, I want to have this quick little chat for you guys over what I've been doing with my Dark Warriors, and I'm trying to figure out how I can keep on improving the deck. So, let's see if I can jump into my deck profile. Ignore this area down here, just kind of experimenting with some stuff. But the issue I've been having with this deck, and I tested it again today at locals, it's going fine. I'm fine with the hand traps getting hit against it. You know, getting hit by Call by the Grave does hurt a lot. But you do have cards like Exchange, Drag Down, Prohibition. But a card that continuously just keeps on destroying my deck is Big Rocky Boy Nibiru the Primal Being. Mainly because there's never a really good point, no matter how I play this deck, that can out Nibiru in 5 summons. Alright? If I am playing the Para Exceed engine, which I may put it back in, because I gotta have something to deal with this card. Because as soon as I go for my second Para Exceed, that's my 5th summon, and they're going to always, every single time, drop the Nibiru before I even get into the Glacia. So it's kind of pointless to even play that card. The only thing about this is that I could bait it out, I guess, using that way, and I don't have to use like Soul Effect that time, so then I get a chance at second turn for the second Soul Day, but a lot of times you're going to lose anyways. So, if you guys can give some good suggestions of how, if you're playing Dark Warriors, you run into the same problem, how you've been trying to deal with it, because I know Exchange would be a really good card. That's one I'll usually go in if I don't have Drag Down. Because Drag Down's a problem, because one, they can always just draw into no hand trap, which can hurt a lot, and you're not always going to see Drag Down to the grave. Prohibition, yeah, you can call it Nibiru, but we get hit by Ash or Effect Fail, which is very popular still at the time, just like Gamma. In Exchange, the only problem you cannot play Exchange if you have any hand traps in your deck. Okay. Only time I put Exchange in is when I usually side going first, and I'll take out my Ash Wolves and my own Nibirus, because thing is keeping infinite impermanence. If I do play Exchange, before I even play Exchange, I have the option I can always set my infinite impermanence, so I don't have to give my opponent a hand trap back. Then I can take the card from them. Usually fine that way. But that's why you see me, I'm not playing it in the main deck currently, because the only one I can really play in the main deck accurately, because you never know you're going to play Nibiru or what kind of hand traps. You can't play Prohibition going first. it's dumb. You're trying to risk a chance, and so you don't even know what deck they're even playing going first. But you can play drag down one unless you see your opponent's hand, and unless you discard a card. The only downside is you have to also discard a card, which is okay. But then they can also get a draw card, and a lot of times people are playing 9 to 15 hand traps in meta decks. So odds are you're going to get killed by a freaking hand trap. Like today, the big problem that I ran into was Sky Strikers, which people say is dead. It is not dead. It's basically a floodgate deck now that plays like 15 to 18 freaking hand traps. Yeah. They had free infinite matches, free Nibiru, free There Can Only Be One, free Ash, free effect failures. You name it, they had it. Alright, so that's why it was a really big problem for me. I just couldn't get over that using Dark Warriors. I did go win, and I had to go first, but second game. Mainly because I did open up Exchange and Prohibition in my full combo. So I was able to deal with like the Ash and effect failure at that time, which is great. But a lot of times, in a lot of combo decks too, you cannot get over Nibiru. Thankfully, and a lot of predictions going out that Cross Out Designator is coming out soon. So let's just take a quick look at that card. Let's see if I can find it in here. Let's see here. Cross. Of course, it's not popping up. There we go. Here is Cross Out Designator. So this is a card LCG. It's really good right now. I say it's definitely going to be a free of in my deck when it does come out. It's the perfect replacement for Call by the Grave. It's a better Call by the Grave. Basically, you declare one card name and banish one card for that name from your deck. And if you do turn it into its phase, effects are negated, and as well as activate effects. So you can chain this to the activation of Nibiru in your opponent's hand. Because I do play Nibiru on my own deck, so they're good cards. Same thing as chain it to Ash Blossom, Infinite Permanence. If it's a hand trap, you can just chain it to it. Basically, banish your own card from your own deck, and then banish it. Its effects is negated for that turn. It's a really great card. Only problem is this card is going to be at least $70 off the rip. And a lot of players cannot afford that. And I hate how they take Call by the Grave, because this is basically it's a better version of Call by the Grave, beefed up. They once play triple tactical talents, but triple tactical talents is a terrible card in my opinion. At least if you're playing a combo based deck like this one, because this doesn't help you at all. So in case you don't know what triple tactical talents does, or yeah, this guy right here, TTT. Basically, when your opponent activates a monster effect during your main phase. So basically, when you get hand trapped by your opponent, you can either draw 2 cards, take control of a monster to end phase, look at your opponent's hand, discard a card, I believe. Something like that, I'll shuffle into the deck, whatever. None of that really helps you in this kind of base deck. A lot of times, if you're going, let's just say it's the Nibiru, they're going to Nibiru you eat on a high 5 brag, so like Soul Day, and a lot of times after that happens, you cannot keep going on with your combo. Right, so yeah, to try to say, oh, buy this $70 card now to place your 2 Call by the Graves, but just don't do that. Wait for Cross Out Designator. I know it's going to be expensive. I'm going to hate having to buy that card, but it's going to be a necessary sin. Cross Out Designator is going to see meta play at free. Hopefully it doesn't get hit like Call by the Grave, but it's probably coming, because there's no other reason for them to ban Call by the Grave, at least put them to 1, unless they're going to be trying to sell Cross Out Designator. So hopefully, be praying for it, and when the future sets hopefully coming out this year, we will be seeing Cross Out Designator. So that's going to do it for my video. That's my quick little rant, kind of talking, one, about the people always seem to rage quit on DuelingBook nowadays. Used to be a really fun community, always play against people. But there's a lot of people just wants to rage on you when you know they can't win. Or don't want to try to win. They feel like they honestly just going to lose and just quit the game. Terrible for everyone to have that. And also just kind of talk about again how, I wish there's just better ways to kind of deal with the hand traps. There's just so many strong hand traps in the game Yu-Gi-Oh right now. And these hand traps heavy decks are just way too good. Alright, and I wish we get Cross Out Designator soon, but I don't think it'll be soon enough because, yeah, it's probably not, maybe never come out this year. But yeah, since that's going to do it for the video, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please tell me to leave a comment down below, and leave a like on my video, and if you have subscribed to my channel already, please do that at this time. Now, like the end of every single one of my videos, I hope you speak is blessed, and I hope I see you all again at the next video. And with that, I'm out.